Yes, people, today we are giving Jimmy Uso 1 year to the United States Championship. And if he does it before 1 year, the video ends. However, he still has 1 whole year to the United States Championship. Without further ado, let's get into this one. So let's go. So we've got our contention rankings. We're number 10 out of all the other superstars. And we have 9 people in front of us. Let's go to the final SmackDown of May. So we're going to go from the current time of recording, obviously. And let's see, we're not on the card. We're not even booked on the card. It's a bit sad, really, when you think about it. So let's go to the next week. I'm going to Saturday night main event. Hopefully we've got something, but I doubt we've got anything. We're number 10 in the contention rankings, at the bottom of the barrel. Now we're just scraping by trying to get a match. This next SmackDown, obviously, once again, just not booked. And it's getting a little bit sad at this point. We're going to have to make some changes at some point. It's a Money in the Bank, and a Money in the Bank, guess what? We're not booked. So let's change some stuff up. Because otherwise, we're not gonna, get very far in this video. And look, lo and behold, occasion matches to 9 matches, and we've got a match with the United States Champion, Jacob Fatu. You best get in where you fit in. You know what I mean?
These 3 suckers better get in where they fit in. Cause I'm all gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean?
And here comes Jacob Fatu down to the ring, and here we go. Big round from Jimmy Uso, big time super kick down. He goes to the back of the head of Jacob Fatu, lifts up his leg and drops down his knee right to the mat right there. Jacob Fatu launches himself, but reversed by Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso now sends him into the corner right there. Big right hand, and now Jimmy now all this from the other corner, big time. Ooh, that's a big kick from Jacob Fatu and a headbutt laying down Jimmy Uso right there. You best get in where you fit in. Big time headbutt. You know what I mean? Big time close on over top rope, down goes Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso massive trouble now. Jacob Fatu flies. Suicide dive reversed by Jimmy Uso. And now Jimmy Uso in a great mood. Here we go. And he's getting confident. He's feeling good. But Jacob Fatu having none of it. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks down. Look out. Jumps over. And look out. Oh! Fatu gets hit with the elbow, and now Jimmy Uso drops him down. Big right hand raining down on Jacob Fatu, and Fatu drops him down. Drops him down now. Anyway, into the cover. Could this be it? 2 and a 3 count. Great show from Jimmy Uso, but unfortunately, Jacob Fatu was just too strong on this day. Anyway, we move to the next week of week 4, and unfortunately, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're not on the card. Jokes, we are on the card. We've got our match against LA Knight. Yeah!
With everybody saying, LA Knight! I've heard enough.
And he's a top contender for the championship. A win over him tonight will solidify us as a top contender for sure. And look, we have Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman in our corner. So things are looking up for us. Looking for the BFT on Jimmy Uso. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3. After they distracted him, it was pretty embarrassing the fact that Jimmy lost after that. Do you know what I mean? Nonetheless, let's keep going. We've got to push forward no matter how hard things get. But we are booked in that fatal 4-way. Thank the heavens for that. It's Andrade, Miz, and Damian Priest. 3 superstars that are obviously top contenders for the United States Championship. So let's see who wins this fatal 4-way. Here we go, the bell rings, and big time close up on the Miz and Damian Priest, and later in the match, Jimmy and Andrade went for the cover on the Miz and Priest, and they kicked out simultaneously, saving the match for each other. Big close on down goes Andrade. Miz went for the figure 4 leg lock. This is the latest stage of this match, the last part of this match, and as the figure 4 leg lock was locked in, Uso splash connect from Jimmy Uso, as Damian Priest tried to reverse the pressure on the Miz, and it was working. Blood splattered everywhere from the Miz, all over the ring. Jimmy Uso went into the cover after Uso splash and got the victory, and Big Jim got the big win. I said Big Jim got the big win. Let's go. And here we go. And we're making ourselves our mind so we can get a couple more opportunities, and it will be main event. So yeah, SmackDown and Raw will host main event, and yeah, I think it's just a better opportunity for us to get more matches so we can go higher in the contention rankings rather than just be hoping to get SmackDown every single night. I put him on my show appearances on. I'll go over to a couple of people in the United States Championship contention ranking, put them on my shows just so we can beat them and take their spots. Apollo Crews, obviously, he's at the bottom of it. Oh, he's already gone on the minor shows, isn't he? Bless him. Anyway, the next SmackDown, have we got a match booked? And, well, there is a match booked for the United Championship, and it's LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, and Fatu retains over LA Knight. And we got SummerSlam Night 1. Have we got a little match? Have we got a little tag match? A little something? No. Go to the next SummerSlam, and guess what? You're not booked, lad, but the Carmelo Hayes and Jacob Fatu going competing for the United States Championship, and Jacob Fatu gets the victory right there. Go to main event, and guess what? We can't even get booked on main event. This is not going well, is it? Anyway, we've got a triple threat match with The Miz and Andrade. Big stipulation right here. We simulate it, and well, Andrade got the victory. So not the best win, not the best momentum for Jimmy Uso. However, he has overtaken Apollo Crews and due to that Fatal 4-Way victory, I'm not too sure. But yeah, and we've got a Fatal 4-Way again here on SmackDown. And it's Crews, Fatu and Priest, obviously the champion of the match. And the chap won. Non-title match, the title was on the line, he retained anyway. Nonetheless, Clash in Paris, he's taking on LA Knight once again here in Paris. And LA Knight shocks the world, beating Jacob Fatu.
Went down Wade Barrett, just say
winning the United States Championship. And here we are, we've got a main event. And the main event, there's no matches for us, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter because on the SmackDown, we have a match with the former United States Champion in Jacob Fatu. And Jacob Fatu makes his way down to the ring. He's looking to take down Big Jim. Talk this momentum he's got going on. And Jimmy's having none of it. Jimmy wants that United States Champion. Oh, big time super kick down goes Jimmy Uso. Jacob Fatu picks him up and drops him down. Could this be it now? Into the cover on Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy Uso gets put down. Yeah, it was a good start to the match. It was back and forth, can't lie. But unfortunately for Jimmy Uso, couldn't get the job done. Anyway, LA Knight, now the United States Champion. We're still number 9 in the championship rankings. Got to check it every now and then. And we go to the next SmackDown, and we are tired of losing to Jacob Fatu, so we start ourselves a little rivalry against Jacob Fatu. Just to speed the process up a little bit, just to speed it up. Because Jimmy can beat Jacob Fatu, the former champion. Surely he should be aligned for a shot at the United States Championship down the line. So I feel like it's valid to get involved and get a little payback on Jacob Fatu. Make sure that he knows that Big Jim's not to be played with, yeah? Not to be messed about with. And we skip to the next main event. And main event, here we go. And guess what? We were in the main event against Jacob Fatu. Now we're in a rivalry with him. So let's see what happens here. And he jumps over steel steps and attacks him with an axe handle. And he's dying on us. And I'm having none of it. Big time super kick. And look how big a super kick once again to the back of the head. Jacob Fatu. You know what I mean? And into the cover. And Jimmy Uso puts down Jacob Fatu just like that. So we can beat Jacob Fatu despite him attacking us before the match. Big Jim's on a roll. Big Jim's going to the top. Big Jim's going to become United States Champion. And the same scenario that happened last week happened again. Jacob Fatu's going to take on Santos Escobar. He still won, regardless of us tackling because he's Jacob Fatu. But the rivalry continues. Next night, our main event, The Miz takes on Jimmy Uso one-on-one, and Jimmy Uso gets the victory over The Miz. But guess what? You girls coming next. Jacob Fatu comes in with a kendo stick and attacks us, gets himself some payback. This is on now. It's a war. Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu, one-on-one, mano.
What is that?
And when I tell you the war's on, I'm not joking. We're meant to take on The Miz on SmackDown. Jacob Fatu takes out The Miz and comes to take on us. Like one-on-one with Big Jim. Big Jim and the HGG about to take down Jacob Fatu. Cleveland's getting where he fits in. Yeah, what we mean. Yeah, what we mean. Big super kick down to Jimmy Uso though. Not the best start to the match, but Jacob Fatu drops him down with a big time set out powerbomb onto Jimmy Uso. And hold on over the top rope looking for that suicide dive once again of Big Jim. And Big Jim's in massive trouble with Jacob Fatu. And a big right hand. Jimmy's having none of it. But no, Jacob Fatu this time takes him down. And Jimmy Uso now. Jimmy Uso takes to the mic here on main event and he's got something to say. Oh shit. Oh, he's saying some shit. He says, I'll do it. And guess what? he's going to win the next match. He says he's promises to win the next match. The next match is against the United States champion, LA Knight.
Yeah!
Here we go, Jacob Fatu obviously watching from the back. Non-title match against LA Knight, and Jimmy says he's going to win his next match against the United States champion, LA Knight. Big time BFT though, and it was a great effort from Jimmy USO, the 2 and the 3, and he hit LA Knight, he hit it and quit it, and Jimmy felt 3 the hard way, and he's about to feel Jacob Fatu the hard way. Not like that. Not like that. In the steel cage, and there's that back under the steel cage, but guess what? I'm all low blow. I'm just gonna ruin it here. Some reason the PLE didn't have a steel cage match. I was expecting a steel cage match, they didn't put us in a steel cage match. So, just to let you know, this is the most steel cagey this match, this video gets. Nonetheless, good match with LA Knight. Let's now get into the next week. And here we go. We go to October week 2, and we've got a match against, well, I mean, we've got a match, Fatu's got a match against Apollo Crews, but Jimmy's having none of it. Takes it from behind, and not like that. And big right hands raining down on Jacob Fatu. After the match, Jacob Fatu gets a picture of Apollo Crews, regardless, Jacob Fatu, and a fucking beast. And, well, Jimmy Uso's on the ramp again. And these two are about to unload on each other. They're chatting shit. It's on sight. Oh, people have to Jacob Fatu. And I've been around Jimmy. And I'm like, Fatu, they're brawling. This time, I'ma let it all calm out. This time, I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way. My way or the highway. This is what you call a Rock and Austin WrestleMania 17 promo. Oh, here we go. And the next SmackDown, the rivalry doesn't stop. There's no break. Jimmy gets in there. Jimmy Uso taking down Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu says he's all gas. No breaks with it. Well, Jimmy Uso is all gas. And the breaks don't exist at all. Jacob Fatu. Yaramin. And the news keeps breaking and breaking for this match. And we're finally going to Perth for Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel. The winner of this match becomes the number contender for the United States Championship. Oh my god. This match is a huge match. If Uso needs to win this match. Otherwise, we're going to the back of the line once again. And we've only got a handful of months to win the United States Championship. Big time super kick down goes Jimmy Uso to start things off. Big time knee to the midsection. Oh, they're brawling again. This time, I'm going to let it all come out. This time, I'm going to stand up and shout. And a big time headbutt from Jacob Fatu. Jimmy's tired of everyone comparing him to his cousins, his brothers. He needs to win the National Championship for him. 1, 2, almost a free count. And a big time super kick down goes Jacob Fatu. To the top goes Jimmy Uso. Jimmy now looking to fly off the top right. Uso splash from Jimmy Uso. Could that be a cover? 1, 2. Jacob Fatu kicks out. It is getting hot here tonight in Perth, and a big time super kick to the back of the leg, back of the neck, oh, back of the neck, and a big time knee, reverse the spear, and about to go for a spear of his own, and Jimmy Uso reverses the spear, Mamma Mia! And I look out, big spear again from Big Jim, to the spear, county referee, county your Malteser, and he got the job done. Big Jim with the big win. And that makes him the number 1 contender for the United States Championship. It's time to lock in. It's time to leave a like. Time to subscribe. It's time to go over to Twitch. Follow the Twitch, Howling_greatness. And get a free community shout out. Community post shout out. It's time for Jimmy to win the United States Championship. As you can see, Elena just won his match the night after Crown Jewel. Everyone's a bit jet lagged, just come from Australia, but Jimmy's having none of it. He takes down Elena with a big right hand to the back of his head and asks him to get to his feet, and he absolutely clocks him with the United States Championship. Drops championship down below his head. Keep it warm for me, because Big Jim is he needs his waist wrapped in gold. And yeah, the rivalry has begun. The rivalry has begun. The next week, Jimmy Uso is about to cut a promo on us. About to cut a promo on them. And he's saying some stuff. He's calling out anyone from the back that thinks he doesn't deserve a shot at the United States Championship. And here comes Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews said, "You've never beaten me." So Apollo Crews and Jimmy Uso go 1-on-1 here tonight. Becomes spear. Could this be a 1, 2, 3? It was a back and forth match. I'm not showing the whole match, obviously, but Jimmy Uso gets the job done and he beats Apollo Crews here tonight. And next week, LA Knight and Jimmy Uso about to go toe to toe 1-on-1 and then antagonize each other. And LA Knight drops him right into that hardest part of the ring, the apron. And now Jessica Carter to separate both men, and now Jimmy Uso big right hand connect to LA Knight. LA Knight can take it down to the outside. And look out, Maggle. We're about to have ourselves a flat Uso. And down goes LA Knight. LA Knight hits a blunt force trauma and gives Jimmy Uso the reality check he might have needed. Then maybe he's just not ready for a single championship. Or maybe he's never going to be ready. And that loss has really cut the throat of Jimmy Uso. Jimmy then, however, next week beats Carmelo Hayes. But LA Knight takes both men out with a wild attack, headed to their match at Survivor Series. After the match, LA Knight heads to the back and it leaves Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso laying. And LA Knight obviously not too happy about that. And next week, LA Knight has a match against R-Truth. And Jimmy just the exact same thing, drops LA Knight and R-Truth. But normally, I'll probably make this a fatal 4 for the United Championship. But you know what? The game doesn't want that. We don't want that. We want Big Jim to have the best chance he possibly has at Survivor Series in San Diego. Is big match feel our first opportunity, and hopefully the only opportunity we get at the United Championship, because we're about to win the United Championship here tonight at Survivor Series. And Jimmy Uso is ready. He's gassed. He's pumped. LA Knight got everybody saying, LA Knight, yeah. And the referee holds championship up high. A blunt force trauma though brings the trauma to Jimmy Uso all the years of being compared to everyone else. And the match, it was a back and forth match, don't get me wrong. Jimmy gave it his all, but unfortunately, LA Knight got the victory and LA Knight beats Jimmy Uso. But the year is not over. When you're down and you're out and you're upset, don't ever think you're down. Don't ever think it's motivational stuff. Let's get to the next bit. Motivational stuff. Jimmy's still in contender though, so we hopefully will have another championship opportunity some point down the line. December's got a Saturday night main event, but I don't think we're getting booked on there. We do go for a series of matches though. We beat Apollo Crews on the main event. We do go for a couple of other people, and guess what? We're here at New Year's Revolution. SmackDown New Year's Revolution, and we have a match against the megastar LA Knight once more. And we've got a new attire. You know why we've got a new attire? It's about to reap.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to...
We're about to reap the glory of the hard work we put in for this whole video. I'm about to win the United Championship. Let's lock in, let's lock in, let's lock in, let's lock in. Big time suplex connect for LA Knight though, here tonight on SmackDown. No person at ringside. Look at LA Knight, drops him down with a huge power bomb to the outside. Jimmy now off the ropes. It's big time spear. Could the spear on LA Knight. 1, 2. LA Knight kicks on the megastar. He's not taking 3 the hard way here tonight. Make sure Jimmy eats the corn the long way. And a big time clothesline drops down. Jimmy Uso on the outside. Big time kick to the midsection and air. Blunt force trauma in the ring. 1, 2. And another loss. Yeah, another loss for Jimmy. And I know, you look how long left of the video, you thought, oh, must be a long match. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a long match. Nonetheless, I think it's time for Jimmy to have one last chance, because technically he is still no more contender. He hasn't been taken, no one's took it from him, no one's outshone him to take that off him. So he's got one more opportunity. He's got to Royal Rumble and he has one last chance at the United States Championship. Paul Heyman, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns in his corner. It's about to go down. The aura, the camera shot, the camera's panning him right there. Jimmy posing, because he's about to take out the megastar, take that United States Championship from his hot waist. We're on Jimmy's hot waist. Let's get into this one. Daphne hold up the United States Championship, and Mike Rome staring at the championship as well. Maybe Mike Rome wants to shot the United States Championship, you never know. And and a big time shot to the back of the super kick, down goes LA Knight, big time drop kick, down goes Jimmy Uso to the spear into the cover. 1, Oh, I'm going to go on with a 2 count. Jimmy Uso not playing games this time. Look at this, rolls through though into our spare. Jim Roman was proud of that one. Roman was proud of that one. 1, 2, and a kick out by LA Knight. Close one right there once again. Big time super kick, and once again a big super kick to the back of the head of LA Knight. LA Knight brings him over. He took a hook to the leg onto LA Knight. 1, 2, and a kick out again by LA Knight, and the man crowd has gone crazy because the opportunity is for a lifetime. It's here. Jimmy to the top rope. USO splash. 1, 2, 3, and we've got ourselves the new United States champion. He's not even fucking done it. And guys, Jimmy Uso did in fact win the United States Championship within 1 year. And guys, that will conclude today's video. If you have enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you haven't already, go follow the Twitch for a free community shout out and comment down below your username so I know who it was. And if you enjoyed, please be sure to comment down below no yeet and W's, all that great stuff. Jimmy Uso finally wins the United States Championship. Can he do it in real life? Of course he can. It's Jimmy Uso. It's Big Jim. I love Big Jim. Most importantly, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day.